Yes, welcome back to the channel everybody, I'm Winder, this is WTV and you're here for episode 4 of Ashbrook Park, a steeple for the people. The next few episodes of this series will be mini builds for the old village of Little Ashwood, and today's mini build is an amenity that is in every British village: a English church. Yes, England has a high number of churches littered all across the English countryside due to its history as a predominantly Christian country, with the Church of England playing a central role for centuries. The historical development of settlements in the UK all revolved around religion, and churches were built in proximity to all of these little villages so that the people could access for regular worship. So we're going to start off today by just playing around with these wall pieces, the stone ruin wall pieces. Fabulous, very, very resilient. And as you can see, I've created a little entrance here with some buttresses. Right, the next job we're going to do is building a window. Now, I'm hoping to create here a stamp, effectively, so then I can copy and paste this window around the build as and when needed. There is literally not much to this build. It is this window stamp and stone ruin walls. That's it. But I am very, very, very proud of the outcome. As you can see here, we're using the coaster supports. Fabulous pieces for little details. Right, with the stamp complete, I can now copy and paste that all around the build. First couple of windows are going to go in here. So this is going to be like the main entrance of the church. UK churches all built in the same style, in the shape of a cross, with a long central corridor in the middle of the building where everyone would worship, and then you have like a couple of entrances which act as the horizontal bar of a cross, and then you've got normally a large steeple or tower with the bells in it. You'll see as this build develops, the shape of the church starting to come together. we go, we have now the frame basically finished. And it's time to put a roof on. Look to the Viking roof here. This could work quite nicely. Beautiful. And now we're going to copy and paste this. As I said, we normally have 2 entrances to an English church either side. And now we're going to make that central column, that central corridor that I was talking about earlier. Just using the pieces now as guides effectively, just so I can start mapping out and really seeing how this church is going to look. There we go. Got some more of our buttresses in, and now we're going to go back to our window stencils. And make some larger windows. For the main church building in the middle. Copy and paste this all the way down the length of the building for the uniform windows that you see. On churches of this type. I did say in this build that there would be a lot of the stone market pieces. Just got to make these windows a bit bigger so we can fill up all those gaps. Now time to put some glass in. I did contemplate making some stained glass windows, but then I thought, nah, nah. This'll do. Really pleased with how this building is turning out. I see the church here has turned into a bit of a weenie for the village. It's definitely going to be the tallest building within the village. Just getting the last bit of filler on, and then it'll be time for the tower. I did contemplate going for a spire, but in the end I went for the classic square tower without a spire. Fast coming to the top of the building now. And as you can see, it's going to be quite imposing when finished. Get the crenellations on the top, and that's the tower frame complete. Now time to put some roof pieces on, and the church is almost finished. The remainder of this video we will be building the church grounds, the graveyard, and getting it really nestled into this little spot between the roads. Just need to change that colour a little bit, make it a little darker. That looks much better. Final window now. Needed to have a little play around here to try and get the back end of the church to all line up nicely. We had to get inventive with angles and depths on the walls. You'll see. But I think all in all, it came out quite nice. There we go. Last piece. And our church is pretty much all done. We do need a roof on the tower. This is where I lost a little bit of faith, as I couldn't really find a roof piece that would fit the mishmash square that I made. So we went with a flat roof in the end. Forgive the Z fighting. We'll just cover it up. There you go, nobody will know. Right, the final door needs to be a little bit bigger, a little bit more grand. So grand that we even did a custom door. Ooh. A little bit of glass in the final window, and our church is finished. Very, very proud of the outcome. Viking wall decorative panels are brilliant. I love this piece for creating nice walls and all those fiddly little details on builds that need a bit of stone. As you can see, we're building a wall around the entire church yard, church area. Lots of bushes. Very nice. Right. Time to populate this area with some graves. This is me really experimenting with what pieces I might be able to get away with using. Obviously with Planet Coaster 1 we had the Spooky Pack, we had gravestones, but in Planco 2 we've got to kind of use our skills. The planter makes a very good grave. So as you can see here, I've got like 2 or 3 different planters that I'm using, and window pieces. Marble blocks for the headstones. Need a bit of a couple of flashy graves, you know? People showing off. There we go. And now it's just a copy and paste job. Riff. Making some little custom benches here to dot around the graveyard. Filling out with all of this beautiful nature work. Well, that about brings us to the end of this episode, guys. It's now time for some cinematics. Thank you very much for watching the video. I've been Winder, this has been WTV, and I'll catch you on the flip.